Hey guys, another day, another reselling Q&A. I did my hair last night. My grays are covered. I got a new tinted moisturizer. It's upstairs. It's amazing. I freaking love it. I think I'm gonna throw it back. I'm gonna throw it back to how my channel first started, and I'm gonna start making makeup videos again. I'm gonna tell you guys some products that I've been loving, because there are some products I've been loving lately. But this is a Q&A video. First off, I always get questions on my phone cases. This one I got from Shein.com. I've heard some people pronounce it Sheen, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Shein. They contacted me like years ago to do like a sponsored video. I don't remember if I ever did it. But yeah, it's a popular website. You can get like super cheap things on there. I know that, actually, I don't know if they've had scandals. I know Fashion Nova has had like so many scandals where they've like ripped off other like small businesses and like designs and shit. I mentioned Fashion Nova because they're kind of like the same company where they sell like cheap things, although Shein sells like super cheap things. Yeah, my phone cases, like 95% of my phone cases are from Shein. I got this for like $2. I have so many different ones. So yeah, I just wanted to answer that because I've been getting that question a lot. First question, what do you do when people advertise themselves on your closet? I've gotten that a lot lately and it's super irritating. That happens to me. What I usually do is I just mark the comment as spam. That will delete it, and then I just block the person because like I don't have time to reply back to them and be like, hey, like, can you not do that? Because it's not cool. I just delete and block. I don't have time for that. It's like super tacky to do, and unfortunately there are a lot of people on Poshmark that do that. But yeah, just mark the comment as spam. It'll delete it, and just block them. It's not worth like telling them, hey, you know, you shouldn't do this. Next question. Okay. Do you prefer to buy low, sell high, or buy low, sell low? I don't really understand that question. I think they're asking what like my business model is. Obviously I prefer to buy low. Like I will pay up for some things, but I do prefer to keep my cost of goods super low. But as far as like buying low, like selling high, yeah, I mean, yes, that's the goal. But it doesn't always happen. Like my closet is mostly like bread and butter stuff. I have like a few higher end things, but mainly because of like where I live, I don't really find many designer items. It's majority just bread and butter. I don't really do retail arbitrage. I do online arbitrage, but I don't really go for like higher end stuff. Yeah, I think that's what you're asking. I mean, obviously I want to buy low and sell for as much as I can. But my business model, like I said, it's just like mostly bread and butter stuff. I don't buy high-end stuff too often. I don't pay up for stuff too often. It really depends on the item. I think that's what you're asking. All right, next question. Can you make a video showing us the supplies that you use? I have a couple of videos, I think, talking about the supplies I use for my business, but I will also link my Amazon shop down below. I have like pretty much everything in there that I use, from like the IKEA bags that I use, my tagging gun, my tape, my poly mailers, my little sweater shaver thing. Literally everything I use is in my Amazon shop, so I will link that down below. Heads up, they are affiliate links, so if you do use any of those links, I will get a commission, so thank you. But yeah, I'll link that down below, and I'll also link my other videos that I have talking about the items down below as well. Next question, how often do you source and do you bring your kids with you? So I've talked about this in a bunch of videos. I source at least once a week. I try to do twice a week. School has started, so it's just craziness now. It was nice over the summer. I had a nanny and we went sourcing. Well, I went sourcing with her once a week, and then on the weekends, me and my husband go. So I was going like twice a week, almost every week during the summer. But now that school started, it's gonna be crazy. Like I said, it already is crazy. Today's the second day of school, guys. Oh, and yesterday was my oldest daughter's first day of school, and I got a text last night saying there's already confirmed COVID cases, which is fucking awesome. It's great. It's awesome. I thought it would take at least a week, but they beat that. It took a day. I mean, obviously those people probably, well, yeah, they had to have had COVID and then gone to school anyway, and then were tested that day, or they waited for test results to come back. Like, I don't know what the case was, but there's already been people with confirmed cases first day of school, which is great. And people are still fighting like, oh, don't put masks on my kid. Some people even say it's child abuse. Like, no, child abuse is like knowingly exposing your child to a disease. That's my opinion of child abuse, not putting a mask on them to try to protect them from it. Like, how twisted is this world? All right, I'm gonna stop because there are some people that like religiously watch my channel that get really mad when I talk about COVID, and I get really mad when I see their comments. I just want to throw that out there. First day of school, already COVID cases. Oh yeah, so sourcing. Yes, I do bring my kids with me. They know that when we go to the clothes store that, you know, we're going to be looking for things, that they help me look for things. They all know what the Lululemon label looks like now, so every time we go, they try to find Lululemon. It's cute. But yeah, I bring my kids with me. If you didn't know, I have 5 kids. My teenager, he'll sometimes come with us and wait in the car with the kids, like the 4 youngest, but other times it's hard to wake him up that early in the morning, so we end up bringing our 4 kids, or I'll bring our 4 kids by myself. Like, it's doable. Like, having a lot of kids shouldn't stop you from, you know, doing things that you would like normally do. I mean, obviously you have to make sacrifices and like adapt and change things, but you know, it works. Okay, last question, I think. Yes, okay. I buy on Poshmark all the time. Do you put measurements in your listings? I've come across a lot of people that don't, and even some people, cough, cough. Then they say this person's name. This person, I'm not going to name their name in this video because some of you guys are getting mad. Oh, I really want to do a reading mean comments video. I've gotten so many crazy and mean comments from people over the last few weeks because of the videos that I've made about, we'll just say her initials, NS. Anyway, yeah, so this person says, cough, cough, NS. In her listings, it says that she will not provide measurements. Does that make any sense to you? Why would somebody do that? So I do have measurements, not on everything. It really all depends on what I'm listing that day and if I have time to take measurements. But if somebody asks me for measurements, I'll give them measurements. I don't know why somebody wouldn't. Some people might be like, oh, well, you know, they could turn around and say that you didn't measure it correctly. I mean, as long as you tell them like these are the approximate measurements, you know, you can kind of cover your ass that way. But yeah, I think it is kind of, I mean, I'm not surprised that this person does that because I'm just not surprised. But yeah, I think that is kind of weird to like flat out say, I'm not giving you measurements. No. Like, I mean, yeah. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope I answered your questions. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below. Send me a DM on Instagram or tweet me on Twitter. If you're new to Poshmark and you want to sign up, you can use my code. It is KeepinItRad. You get a $10 credit, and I also get a $10 credit, so thank you. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.